We're back for Tipsy Talk number 2. It's your boy, Seth the Lawn Surgeon. And, you already know what time it is. A Tipsy Talk. Alright, we're back. Tipsy Talk number 2. Let's see what's on the list. Another comment video. Somebody made a comment. Let me see if I can recall this comment, because I don't really pay too much attention to crazy comments. But basically this was on my cash machine, and he said that, do you have a pesticide license, and did you take a soil sample of that yard before you started putting down lime? I hate when shabby lawn care companies do shabby work or something to that nature, is what he said. Okay, so number 1, I don't have a pesticide license, but I do have licenses. And my business is none of your business of what kind of license I have. That's one of those gateway questions where people try to suck you into giving out your business. That's my business. You know, I do my business and I keep it my business. So that's number 1. Number 2, soil samples. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love soil sample talk because, alright, soil samples. When I first started out, because when you're studying and you're training, they train you to do soil samples because that is the proper way to do it. But I'm gonna give you 2 examples of 2 lawn care companies coming out to give you estimates on treating your yard, right? Alright, so the first lawn care company, the guy comes out there in his white coat, got his glasses on. Let's see what we got going on here. You know, he takes some soil. Yeah, a little better. He takes a soil sample, puts it in a beaker. Shakes it up. Yeah. See what we got here. I think we're gonna have to send this off and get a test. You know, I think we're gonna have to send this off and get a test. You know, we send it off to Virginia Tech. That's what we do in Virginia. Send it off to get a test. Goes off. Comes back 2 weeks later, and now the people know what exactly is going on with the soil. You know what exactly is going on with your soil. But it took 2 weeks. It took, you know, a week to mail it off. They're sitting there. They send your results back. 2 weeks. Now you got lawn company B. They come out. Okay, look at your soil. Stick the finger in it. Pick up a sample of it. I think you're gonna need some lime. I think you're gonna need some bug treatment. I see you got grubs right here. You know. Yeah, and I can do it tomorrow. Which company are you gonna choose? Now, that's what I'm trying to get people to see. A lot of people sit there and they try to comment on videos about exactly to the book. You know, like people know I'm a law enforcement officer. So there's the letter of the law and the spirit of the law. The letter of the law is exactly what the code book says. It's exactly what the code book says you should do, what you should enforce. The spirit of the law means, yes, this is what you're trying to enforce, but at the same time, there's different situations for different situations. You get what I'm saying? So you have to decide what it is. And when I started doing treatments, I said, you know what? If I'm sitting here taking soil samples every single time and people waiting to get a result back, yes, I would get a more accurate end result, but is people want instant. You know what I mean? This is the day and age of fast food. You know what I mean? Back in the day, everybody loved Mexican restaurants. They would go sit down, you know, they would get their chips and queso, you know, people bring out their tacos, their burritos. Nowadays, people want that Chipotle. They want to walk down the line, get that Chipotle, get that Qdoba, and be in and out in 5 minutes and get their burrito. You know what I'm saying? That's the day and age. So you have to cater your lawn care to that type of day and age. So that's what I do. What I do is I do trial and error on my yard, so I can know what when I walk up to a yard now. I've been doing it for about 4 or 5 years. When I walk up to, well, I've been doing it professionally for 4 or 5 years. I've been working on my yard for probably 8. You know what I mean? So when I walk up to a yard, I can instantly tell, okay, this yard got grubs. Okay, this yard is, the pH is really low. It needs some lime. Because basically, if you look at the soil and the soil's like tan, soil should be brown. You get what I'm saying? If you got decent soil, it should be brown. The darker and the richer the brown it is, the higher the pH is. That's all you need to know. And this guy was asking me about, did you test it to know if you need to put down lime? I don't need to know. I can look at the soil. If you need to test soil to know whether you need to put down lime, you must not have been treating lawns for that long. Yes, sir. But that's all I had to talk about. Yeah, that's all I had to talk about for that. That's Tipsy Talk number 2. Stay tuned for Tipsy Talk number 3. Yes, sir.